most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
We're
therapist.
the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to talk about the number one reason your back or neck hurts at night and how to stop it. We're going to give you some solutions here.
Well, absolutely, Bob. It's what we do.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you want to go to bobandbrad.com for our giveaway. Brad, you want to grab it?
Yes, I do.
Go to the giveaway section, and this week we're giving away the FITINDEX massage vibrating ball, something like that, right? Yeah, electric massage balls.
Yeah.
It's like a vibrating foam roller. It's really cool.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Works well.
You can also find the contest on Facebook, Bob and Brad, and you will also find a shorter version of us on Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok.
There you go.
Let's get right to it, Brad. Most likely, the reason you are having pain at night or upon awakening is because your spine's not aligned correctly.
Sure.
You're doing something incorrect during the night. You're putting some stress on the neck or back. What was beeping there, Mike? Some stress on the neck or back that is being prolonged and giving you pain. Now, there's two other possibilities, Brad. The second thing is you maybe did too much during the day.
Sure.
And it's starting to swell, like if you did too much with your neck or back. Or the third reason, which is much less likely, is you have an infection or something medically wrong.
Right.
So less likely. All right, so we want to keep your spine aligned. So that means with your spine, we're talking about the neck and the back, you have a slight curve in.
Yes.
Brad, do you want to be the curve?
Oh, the curve. Oh.
Yeah, stand up like that. Yep. A slight curve in, a slight curve out, and a slight curve in. What we don't want, with the neck is that bent, flexed forward all night, which can happen when you're sleeping with too many pillows on your back.
Sure.
And the back itself, too. We don't want it rounded out all night long, or we don't want it when you're laying on your side to be sagging down like that.
Right. And both of those can come from either a wore-out mattress or not the proper mattress.
Positioning. So, all right, let's start with the neck, Brad. Why don't we jump into that?
Yes.
So when you're sleeping on your back, you're generally going to want just one pillow. I got a lot of pillows here, Brad.
Pillows, and more pillows. Let's get rid of them.
So you're generally going to want one pillow so you're not like this position right here. Now, when I slip over onto my side, I got my mic here, don't I? You can see I got a gap here. I'm trying to keep my spine aligned. So if I only have one pillow, I'm actually going to be down. My head's going to be down like this, and that's going to be uncomfortable. So when you sleep on your side, you either got to double this pillow up. Some people put their hand there, or you may have to use two pillows, which is probably the more likely scenario. Another little hint that you can do when you sleep on your back, you can actually take a rolled towel and stuff it into the pillow, and this provides a little bit of support for that gap in the neck.
Right.
I'll show you in just a second what I mean by that. So when I lay bent down like this, now that gap fills in on my neck here, gives a little more support, just a little more comfortable. It's something you can play around with because you might need a little more towel, a little bit less towel.
Right. They actually make sleep rolls for your pillow like that, but a towel typically is a good way to find out if it's going to help.
And they make pillows that are shaped like that too.
Those custom memory foam
pillows, and those are real nice for a lot of people, but it is kind of custom, isn't it, Brad?
Right.
People, some people, find one that works and one that doesn't work. It's really kind of a struggle to get a good fit. This also can help when you lie on your side. I said it right, Brad.
Yeah, we're getting much better at this English.
So it fills in that gap there also. So it's a good thing to try. Another thing that, where's my
What are you looking for, Bob?
Pillowcase?
Oh, yes, the pillowcase.
Oh, here it is.
Sitting on it.
I'm sitting on it. You can take a pillowcase. I've had a couple people this has helped, Brad. So you take a pillowcase.
You're talking about patients that you work with?
Yep. Yeah. You can fill it. You can fold it lengthwise and fold it lengthwise again. And
then put it in the closet?
And then put it away and put it in the drawer. My wife would be shocked that I actually folded something. But you can actually make a little neck collar out of it. tape it or pin it in place, a
Mhm.
little bit tight, and it just gives your neck a little bit of support during the night, keeps it a little bit straighter. It's something to try if you're having a lot of
Yeah.
neck pain.
I'm thinking it might be like a back belt. Sometimes just wearing it gives you some feedback and keeps you in proper positions. You're more aware of how you're
It
sleeping.
reminds you,
You're
right. This is one I do, Brad. This is a little bit out there.
Yeah, well, so are you, Bob.
So yeah,
there's a lot of people like you, though.
All right,
well,
good.
not maybe a lot, but there's a few.
There's a couple. So this is the actual pillow I use. This is a little
Oh,
throw pillow.
Wow.
And when I sleep on my back like this, the reason I do this is it brings my chest up a little bit, and you see my neck is not bent as far forward. Does that make sense? So if this isn't there, can you see how my head's coming forward a little more?
Mm.
So if this pillow's in place like this, I'm more aligned all the way along. It's also great for shoulder pain because I know we're getting off on a tangent here, but when I lay on my side, then I put my shoulder in the gap here.
So it's
It
dual purpose.
It serves a dual purpose. So it's just something you might try.
Lay back down there. I just want to clarify.
Lie back down there?
Lie down, yeah, because now Bob's not putting his head down into the pillow because of his mic. You might notice his head is too high, and we just talked about, there you go. But we have to
good to clarify that, Brad.
mind the mics.
Yeah, people are going to be saying, wait a minute, you're not practicing what you preach.
Right.
All right, let's go to the low back, Brad.
Yes.
All right, let's try a few things with that. The first thing would be, in order to fill in that gap, you could take a rolled sheet.
You're talking about at the lumbar. The
lumbar.
Right about at the belt line. There's
right,
that.
the low back. Do you want to tie that in place, Brad?
Tie it in place?
Yeah, put it around you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll give it a go. Yeah, so they make lumbar rolls, sleep rolls for this. But
we're going to show that in just a minute.
Yeah.
But right now, this would be a good way to start.
There we go.
You're getting thinner, Brad.
Well, yeah.
You're slimming down.
My wife doesn't feed me anymore. That's all right. So we have some support here, and that's it. That waistline right above the pelvis, right above the belt, and there you go.
So now look, when he's sleeping, it fills in that gap. And this may vary from person to person. If you're someone with maybe a little more of an ample buttock area, you may have more of a gap there.
Yeah.
And it's going to feel even more comfortable to have a rolled sheet there than Brad, who's kind of slender and probably doesn't need as much of a support there.
But it feels good, Bob.
Yeah, this is always an experiment, isn't it, Brad?
If your mattress is wore out, has a hole, or it just may be too soft of a mattress or something, that this can also compensate for those things.
And the same when he lies on his side.
Yep.
Now the spine isn't sagging, it's being supported. So this is a great thing to start if you've been having back pain at night.
Right.
It's one of the first things I would try.
Yeah, it fills in that hollow spot between the rib cage and the pelvis. So there's, that stomach soft area, which needs to fill in a little bit.
Now, since you're in that position, let's go ahead and with your spine, if your feet or knees are together, like you're putting a little bit of twist on the spine.
Yeah.
So it actually feels...
Plus you're kind of knee to knee sometimes. That's uncomfortable.
Right, that's uncomfortable too. So it actually would behoove you...
Oh, behoove.
I love that word. To try a pillow and give a little support to the back that way also.
Sure.
Now, the final suggestion we're going to make is actually when you lie on your back, you can take a couple pillows. Brad, do you want to lie on your back?
Sleep.
And take a couple pillows.
Oh, right.
You know what? I forgot to grab something. You keep talking for a little bit.
I'll entertain it while you're off doing
Tell
that.
a joke.
Yeah. So I'm going to lay like this. You can put the pillows like this. You can put them like this. Or Bob's got the deluxe. Now, this is something that I've used with many patients, and I have one at home for myself as well. Very successful at comfort, particularly if you've got back, hip, or knee pain issues. This can really, yes.
Yeah, what's this called again, Brad?
Oh, it's called the leg wedge.
The leg wedge. Okay, so we'll put a link down below over that. I've had a lot of patients too that have really liked this. It's kind of hard to replicate with pillows because you need so many pillows, and plus Brad and I have talked about this before. There's something about this support along the side. It just feels so good.
Comes in and supports those hamstrings and those that thigh, and it just, and you got to pull it up a little snug there. It makes a nice difference. I'm a happy camper.
Now I think they do have ones that are a little bit longer, right? Because I really go over the edge of this.
Yeah, Bob's feet are down
Yeah.
there by the bathroom when he
So it's a nice device. Brad often uses it with like a cold pack.
Oh yeah,
You know, put a cold pack on
if
your
I
low
got a
back.
sore back, overdid it, I'll put a cold pack right where the sleep roll is, and lie there, and relax for about 20 minutes.
Now, one other reason you might wake up with pain is because your back and neck are stiff from not moving all night long.
Sure.
So one thing you might try in the morning is get rid of the wedge, and doing a little bit of trunk rotations like this, just to get the back warmed up a little bit.
All right, real gentle. Don't start out with stretching it really hard. Just go back and forth real easy.
Yep.
And then, gradually increase that range.
Get
as it
things
feels
warmed
good.
up. Yeah, I might
Yes.
start with if it hurts one direction, don't do that
Yeah.
direction. Just work on the other direction.
Yeah. And then come back and check this way.
Same with your neck. You can do some chin tucks. A little harder.
Yeah, this pillow is not my pillow.
Yeah, that's
I'm
too much.
I'm not happy with it. But yeah, I got a thinner pillow. Yeah, you can do some chin tucks. And with the mic on, we're having a little issue.
And you could do a little bit of rotations too before you get going.
Oh, yeah.
Do all that. You'll be ready for the day. And remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything
Except for
a broken heart.
And we continue to work on that, and we will always continue until we succeed.
All right. We're not very good at it, are we? Thanks.